Welcome to this week's grammar video, Orange, Unit 4. This video will be for both the listening and the reading books. In this lesson, we're going to talk about the phrases there is, there are, there was, and there were. Let's get started. So today, we're going to talk about there is, there are, there was, there were. We use this in English to demonstrate or to describe a situation, something that exists. We'll also talk about count and non-count nouns, both positive and negative sentences, as well as how to ask and answer questions. To understand this lesson, you need to remember the past and present be verbs. You'll have to also remember positive and negative contractions using the be verbs. It's okay if you don't remember this. Take a moment, pause this video. You can review the videos from last week, both Units 1 and Unit 2, or simply Google to find your answers. Nouns. A noun is a person, place, thing, or an idea. Some nouns we can count. We call these count nouns. Some examples: apples, chairs, students, cats. If there's only one noun, we call it a singular count noun. If there's more than one count noun, we call it a plural noun. Plural nouns often have s's at the end. We also have non-count nouns. These are things we cannot count. For example, fire, rice, water, and hair. We don't say how many there are because we can't count them. When we want to say that a noun exists or to demonstrate and show that we have it, we use there is, there are, there was, and there were. So the subject of the sentence is there with the be verb is, are, was, or were. We use there is and there are to give information about something that exists in the present. We use there was and there were to give information about something that existed in the past but doesn't exist now. We use there is and there was to talk about singular nouns. For example, in the present, we say there is a cat. We also use it to talk about non-count nouns in the present. For example, there is water. We use there was to talk about singular nouns in the past. For example, there was a cat. We also use it to talk about non-count nouns in the past. There was water. We use there are and there were to talk about plural count nouns. Again, this means we can count the noun and there's more than one. In the present, we say, there are 5 apples, or there are 2 chairs. In the past, we say, there were 5 apples, there were 2 chairs. In negative statements, we form a contraction with the be verb and not. You'll remember from previous lessons, we need an apostrophe between the N and the T. For example, we have there isn't, there aren't, there wasn't, and there weren't. In negative statements, we have to use an a or a with singular nouns. With plural and non-count nouns, we use any. For example, there aren't any apples. There isn't a cat. There aren't any chairs. There isn't any water. As a reminder, using a or a means that there's only one. To form questions using demonstratives, we first start with the be verb, then there, a or any, and the object you're asking or talking about. To answer yes or no questions, you simply state yes or no, followed by there, and then the be verb, positive or negative. Here are some examples. Is there any water? Yes, there is. No, there isn't. Again, we start with the be verb. Because we have water, a non-count noun, we use the singular form, followed by there. Any, because we have a non-count noun, to finish the question. Another example, was there a cat? Yes, there was. Or, no, there wasn't. Here we're asking about the past, so we use was. We have a singular count noun, cat. Are there any apples? Yes, there are. Or, no, there aren't. In this example, again, we have a plural noun. We're asking about apples, so we use are. Were there any chairs? Yes, there were. No, there weren't. Here we're asking about the past, so we use the plural form because we have a plural noun, or chairs. In yes or no questions, use a with singular nouns and use any with plural and non-count nouns. This is really important to remember. Let's take a practice quiz. Pause the video, answer the questions, then press play and we'll check your answers. Welcome back. Let's talk about your answers. Question 1. Blank some water on the floor. Can you help me clean it up? We have a statement, so we know we must start with there. We're talking about water. Because water is non-count, we need the singular form of be, or is. Therefore, A is the correct answer. Question 2. Blank any students who were late to class yesterday. We have a question, so we know we must start with the be verb. We have yesterday. This is a clue to tell me we're asking about the past. And because we have students, something plural, we need the plural form. Therefore, C is the correct answer. Question 3. Blank many ways to study for the test. You need to find the best one for you. Here, we have a statement, so we start with there. We're talking about something plural, many ways. Therefore, B is the correct answer. Question 4. 30 years ago, blank any malls in Hofuf. 30 years ago tells me we're talking about the past. We know any malls is plural, so we need the plural form of be. 30 years ago, Hofuf didn't have a mall. Therefore, we need the negative. A is the correct answer. Question 5. Blank 2 pizza restaurants next to Danube. We know we have a statement, so we have to start with there. We're talking about 2 pizza restaurants, so something plural, and C is the correct answer. Blank any students named Mohammed in your class. Here we have a question, so we must start with the be verb. We're asking about something plural, students, so we need the plural form of be, and A is the correct answer. Question 7. Here we need to identify count nouns, choose whether they're singular or plural. We also need to know if they're non-count nouns. Orange juice is a non-count noun, whereas an iPhone is a singular count noun. We have 1. Hamburgers is a plural count noun. I have 6 hamburgers. Smoke is a non-count noun. We can't count it. As always, I hope this video was useful. Class dismissed.